Welcome guys to my new episode on immutable cryptocurrency price prediction for April 2024. We're looking for discovering down to the earth what's happening on the markets and see the possible outcome of an altcoin rally. If there is so, we would like to share with you all the details. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Before we get started, make sure to check out the BTC chart as well to speak on the alts. You gotta know what's happening on the BTC and what kind of expectations can you have from the market, overall speaking. This is Bitcoin right here, still having to deal with the ultimate demand zone, which as of now helped us twice very well to get the highs and be able from the high of the zone to print 21%. We also printed a 19%, 20% at that time. And now if we successfully do another move, it's going to get us back to $72,000 where you're going to have to discuss with a downtrending resistance line, including the supply zone at the top. Of course, we do have the halving coming out in a day and 16 hours, so there's going to be a lot on that. And we would like to discover more details as we get into the high influx period of the halving. Before we continue with Immutable, folks, like the video, subscribe. We also have the BTC trade running. I'm basically trading full time, and there is my trade right here. For those of you that are getting inspired by it, make sure to check out the one-on-one coaching program and the done for you trading, which I'll talk about at the end of the video. We have a completely done for you with ChatGPT bot trading service that you can apply for, including the one-on-one coaching. We'll talk about those, like I said, at the end. Now it's time for the Immutable to speak out here on the daily candles, and we have proper structures coming from the past that are holding the market representation, such as the extension number 1 Fibonacci, this one that comes from the left side. We don't see that chart at the moment, yet it's very significant and meaningful at the end of the day. And on top of that, we do have basically the golden pocket, which is exactly what we're trading at the moment. This is not a golden pocket failure. This is still a reaction related and correlated with the golden pocket reaction. From the highs, it is something that I'm pretty much considering as a very strong place of reaction, even though the movements are actually appearing a little bit below, as you can see. The accuracy level is probably not the best for the indicator at the moment. But from the $1.9 level, even from slightly lower levels at 1.6, there is major demand coming in, even from this level, which means anything below $2 on Immutable is having a very strong buying pressure, and we shouldn't expect basically a continuous decrease in the market as the data shows. Meanwhile, what we should expect basically is to force the $2.5, $2.6 supply, and depends how do we react over there, which is triggering basically the possibility to enter in a rectangle created between 2.6 and 3.2. As soon as you confirm yourself in this rectangle between two zones, you will be able to get into the encircled area at the top once again and probably go for the 1.61 extension on the Fibonacci, which is going to be the blue line, a little bit higher than the red one, what we have achieved, which means around $4.4, $4.5 mark. That's something that everyone needs to know for the moment. As for April 2024, well, the first target is going to be 2.5, 2.6, which, just like I've mentioned, from the current level, it is a good payout, 36%. 36% on a 3x leverage is more than 100% on the margin. A margin of $10,000 could be transformed into $20,000 with this proper movement right there that is expected. And then obviously from there, you definitely want to see how the charts are looking at that very time, because we might have crossed the market in a very aggressive move, just like we did it in the past during that case scenario, and get straight into the upper side of the supply, which is sitting on 3.10 up to 3.20s. Obviously, we would love to see that, but it's not going to be an easy job from here if you don't have basically an altcoin market pump. Right, so that is the first question out there, whether you get with the BTC halving a strong altcoin rally or not. This is something Immutable needs to achieve, that 67%. Otherwise, you gotta allow this cryptocurrency time, and during that time, things are going to get recovered and pushed back into the highs. We are in a bull cycle, folks. We are not in a place where things gotta shut down or decrease for months and months. We already placed in a correction of 55%. So do not expect basically the markets to continuously and non-stop get into the 65-75% corrections, as it is extremely unlikely. It's definitely possible, but it's extremely unlikely. That's where we are, folks. Once again, for those of you that would like to learn how to trade properly and find out more about my one-on-one coaching program, make sure to check out this video till the end, including about the done-for-you trading. And now I would like to talk for those of you that believe in education and care about their performance. So it's time to share more details about my one-on-one coaching program. This is done with me live, where I'll take you by hand, just like I said, and teach you how to trade from A to Z, which means starting from the mindset psychology side into the technical analysis, understanding the language of the market, encrypting the charts, and being familiar with the language in terms of what does the market communicates with you. Understand the whole process and then know how to react to those messages that the markets are delivering to you guys. Knowing how to react obviously is a sophisticated process. How to trade, when to trade, what to trade, when to exit, how to exit, and how to deal with an active trade. All the situations that are considered complex and a trader needs to know. Whether we talk about part-time or full-time trading, it doesn't matter. What matters is you need to increase your educational level in order to perform in the markets correctly and most likely in a predictable way. Trading is not gambling, not at all. Trading is a type of activity where a person is trading an asset when the probabilities of a direction are very high. So he has the ability to recognize those moments when a probability compared to the other, so a energy of bullishness or bearishness, is having a very, very strong possibilities of going into a direction. This is when a trader steps in and it is in advantage towards the market, so he's trying to make money with that. That's the whole idea of the process. It's definitely not something that has a very, very high level of unknown and random outcome at all the times. No, there are situations like that as well. I can confirm that. Been trading since 2014 full time. But the idea is that there are situations where the randomness or the unpredictability is not high. And that makes the spots for the traders. So check out the video to understand how does it work. Register now for a free conversation with me, a one-on-one coaching where I'll take you by hand between 4 to 6 weeks and teach you how to trade on Zoom conversations with homework, with exercises, with everything that is needed. Just like for the completely done for you on the trading side, if you'd like to be part of my trades, you can definitely do so without any prior fees. Just a commission from the profits we earn. Commission is paid by you every 7 days. This is my journey. You can check out the links in the description area, in the comments area for everything. It's completely done for you. We are using our ChatGPT bot for trading. It helps us to perform, it helps us to run the analysis, and it helps for the accuracy side. So it's done through API trading permission, and it's simple, straightforward. I can explain you more. Just reach out to me if you think this is a good option for you. Have a good time around it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll talk to you soon.